Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's great to have you again. First, about the amazing story we'll be talking about today. Um, it's a statue in Cotonou, Benin Republic, and it's all about a true life story that has already been translated into this awesome movie titled "The Woman King." So, if you haven't watched The Woman King, this is a good time to advise you to please go watch it. It's actually when you have watched this movie, the entire statue we're going to be talking about will make a whole lot of sense. Um, I'll be giving some background around what this Woman King is about the statue, and a whole lot more details. But first, as usual, I will say, please welcome to the channel once again. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and also share what you've also known about this statue and what you also learned about this story here on this channel. So, talking about the statue, it's called the Amazon. The Amazon yeah, in Benin, and it's located in Cotonou. It's close to the Marina Palace of the president, and it's also close to their Congress office here. It represents an area called Dahome in Benin. This Dahome it used to be a village or a town in Benin Republic, and it had a king or a kingdom. Yeah, basically it was a kingdom of Dahome that had both male and female warriors. But the women warriors, as at the time of from history, as at the time of King Wegbaja, they were basically elephant hunters, and they grew so strong, they grew so strong and capable that they became corps, like military corps, and they were able to fight for territory expansion, defending of the kingdom, and they also took time to fight even the French when they came to invade. So this is the sculpture, and this is the name of the president, Patrice Talon, that commissioned it on November 2022. It's a 30 feet tall sculpture, and it's just to mark history for what the great women warriors of Dahome did during their time. So basically, um, as at the time I was watching the movie The Woman King, I never even knew it was a story for the Benin Republic people. But it so resonated with me because it was more or less it was a black movie, and I always try to imagine what the slaves went through then, through the hands of their colonial masters, how they tried defending themselves, how lots of people were killed, how lots of people were arrested, how lots of people were migrated forcefully. I cannot imagine what they would have gone through, and having some people stand up for their right, like these women. Even the French colonials, they call them the Amazons de Dahome. And as a matter of fact, when the country Benin was getting its independence, it was actually given as it was named after Dahome, the town. It was later that their president renamed it after Benin, which is present day in Nigeria. It renamed it after Nigerians Benin. But just to tell you how important Dahomey was to Benin when they got their independence in August 1960, the country of Benin was named Republic of Dahomey. That's what they named it during their independence. It was later in 1975, November 30, that it was changed to the People's Republic of Benin. And it was referencing the powerful kingdom of Benin. So you know that Benin Kingdom was really a vast kingdom in the 13th to 19th century. Yeah, the same Benin Kingdom in Nigeria today. So it was, if imagine if what the colonial masters changed in our history, if it was still in existence, probably would have been bigger than the entire China today that we reference with great cultural history. So for me, that movie brought a lot of abstract things into reality. These women were tenacious, these women were confident, these women were ready to give their all to the support and defense of what they believed in for their culture, for their people, for their land. And these were women fighting battles in those days. In those days. So it made great impact. So when you look at this sculpture, you will see how much how far they went just to give their all. They had sword, they had knives, they had guns, and they basically were sold out just to see that their territory was preserved. It's unfortunate that when the French came in, they were able to counter them, and that is how the entire Dahome kingdom was abolished, was destroyed. Um, yeah, it was completely destroyed. Um, it's so sad that we have lost a great deal of our um, history and beginnings. It would have been nice to preserve all this and see them grow instead of just hearing them um, as stories today. So these women were individually called Agoodie, um, and they were more or less soldiers. They were more or less soldiers. So the Dahome's defeat by the French military led to the kingdom's demise and the disbanding of the Agodi. And this was in 1894. It was in 1894. So this monument, this sculpture that you see today, is a remembrance of the history of not just the Dahome people, but the entire Benin Kingdom. And you see lots of people coming into this place. It brings so much history, so much thought to the people. Brings so much unity to them. As a matter of fact, it's a free place. It's free. It's so neat. You can come spend time here. For me, a lot was going through my mind when I was looking at this. Um, I just asked myself how much are we also ready to serve our fatherland and defend it and put our all in it. It's not just to come catch fun, but it's also to reminisce and how can we make Africa great again. It's a great place. I loved spending time here. So if you are one that loves history and art, I encourage you to find time to come out to Cotonou. It's currently in Cotonou, the heart of Cotonou. Um, One would have loved it to be situated um, close to the then Dahome, where the kingdom was exactly located, but I'm sure the government had good reasons why it is brought to Cotonou. It would have been great meeting the current day people in the former Dahome and then interact with them and also get some other stories that are not just on the movie or widespread. Would have also gotten to hear some history from the locals. That would have been amazing to hear. But in all, it's a great site now. It's very wide. It can take hundreds, if not thousands, of people at the same time viewing it. I encourage you to come to Benin, to come to Cotonou for vacation. Come sightsee. It's a lovely place. Um, yeah, take your time and enjoy the place. Remember to share your own thoughts and comment in and around this. Uh, like and subscribe. Thank you once again. And remember, the name of this monument is called Amazon, and it's representing the great warriors of Dahomey. in Benin. Watch the video so that you can get more insight. Thank you and bye for now.